Hi, today I wanted to have a quick video to go over some of the lights that are available in the Olight Black Friday sale that goes on from November 15th until December 3rd. There are quite a few lights that are on sale, and this is usually the best time where you can get bundles and some other things. I wanted to go over a bunch of different flashlights that you might want to look at picking up while they're on sale. During the sale, you will get a free gift. If you're a first-time purchaser, you'll get a i3E EOS. If you're a Diamond and above member, you get a friendship pen, and anyone below Diamond will get a new Olight color strip, O-strip. But of all the lights on sale, again, typically they have bundles where you can buy more than one light. So I wanted to go through all the different options that you might want to be thinking about. So if there's a bundle that has a light, you can usually pick what the second light it comes with. So I wanted to give you some options of what is available. So let's go ahead and take a look at some different categories of lights. The first category I wanted to look at is keychain flashlights. So again, as I said, if you're a new member, you get an i3E EOS free with your purchase. They'll have many different colorways available. This is a great light. It's a single on or single mode light. Does 90 lumens for 45 minutes. Works great as a keychain light. It's very small and it is usually available in a lot of colorways. Here is a red Christmas themed. Here's a gray. Here's the lava. So again, these are great options to get. I usually buy a few extra during sales like this so that I can use them as stocking stuffers or to give to somebody. My favorite keychain light is the i1R2 Pro. This is a USB-C rechargeable light. It has two modes. It has a 180 lumen high for 23 minutes and a 5 lumen low that'll last for 12 hours. So again, you have a low when it first turns on, and then if you twist it a little bit more, you will get to the high mode. I really like this because it's rechargeable. I like to use these Night Eyes clips, and one of the things you can do is get this Night Eyes set that comes with 5 of the small locking clips and this large foot-shaped clip. This is usually much cheaper than buying the individual clips because you get 5 for much less. I will leave a link to that in the description below if you're interested in that. And I know there are some additional colorways available for the i1R2 Pro. So I think there's an iThanks version that might be available. And again, they have this north, south, east, west version that's available in multiple colors as well. So here's the example of the north colorway of the i1R2 Pro. The next category of lights are double and AAA EDC lights. There are quite a few options and colorways available. To start with, there's the i3T EOS, which is a AAA dual mode. It has a 5 lumen low that'll last for 16 hours and a high mode that is 180 lumens and will last for 21 minutes. They have an updated version of the i3T2 EOS, which has a 5 lumen low that lasts for 21 hours, so 5 hours more than the previous version, and a 200 lumen mode that will last for 7 minutes, that then drops down to 100 lumens for 28 minutes. So that's a great option if you're looking for a small EDC light. The other change they made with the i3T2 EOS is they moved the clip to be actually under the cap so it can't come off. So on the older version, if you would get enough pressure in your pocket, you could get it to pop off. So they've fixed that in the latest release. The next light to look at is the i5R EOS. Now this is a rechargeable light. So the battery that comes in it is shaped like a AA. You can use a regular AA light, or you can use a regular AA battery, but you will get less brightness and battery life. But with the Olight proprietary 2.4 volt battery, you get up to 300 lumens for 10 minutes and then 125 lumens for 170 minutes on high. And then you get a 12 lumen low mode that will last for 37 hours. And again, it's 2 clicks depending on high or low. And here's another example of one of the i3T2 EOSs, one of the colorways. So this is another interesting design if you're into having collectible lights. The next is the Diffuse. Now this is also a AA light, but it comes with a proprietary 3.7 volt or 3.6 volt battery. And that 3.6 volt battery allows the light to go up to 700 lumens in turbo mode. It has a 350 lumen high mode, a 50 lumen medium, a 10 lumen low, and a 1 lumen moonlight. So if you go into the moonlight mode, that'll last for 180 hours. Low will last for 25 hours. Medium will last for 7 hours. High will last for 10 minutes at 350 lumens, and then 120 minutes at 150 lumen. And then the turbo is 700 lumens. Another option here is the i5T Plus. And so this is a 2 AA battery flashlight. This, I just have regular rechargeable Eneloop batteries in it. It has a 550 lumen high that'll last for 15 minutes, and it has a low that'll last for 54 hours. So if you need a little bit longer runtime and a little bit more brightness, this is a great option for an EDC light. The next category are the Arcfeld flat flashlights. Some of the options you have is the Arc Flex, which has a flexible head that allows it to be adjustable. The Arc Flex has 1,000 lumen turbo, 400 lumen high, 100 lumen medium, 15 lumen low, and a 1.5 lumen moonlight. And it has a magnetic base and uses the standard magnetic charging from Olight to charge the light. Next, we have the Olight Arcfeld Pro. The Pro gives you this 3-way switch that lets you switch between UV, laser, and white light. So the UV mode has one mode. It's a very strong UV light. I use this a lot when I travel to make sure the hotel rooms are clean. And it's great for camping if you want to charge up any night glow items. The laser is a green laser. It allows you to also turn on the light at the different modes while you have the laser on if you would like to use both at the same time. I use that a lot for work, again, to point out things in dark rooms. And then the white light is a great floodlight. The Arcfeld Pro has a 1 lumen moonlight, a 15 lumen low mode, 100 lumen medium, 420 lumen high mode, and a 1300 lumen turbo. It also has a strobe. The newest light in the Arcflex family is the Arcflex Ultra. It is the same as the Arcfeld Pro, except it has a little bit different design. It is made of O aluminum, which is Olight's proprietary aluminum alloy that's supposed to have greater hardness, so it's supposed to last longer. As you can see, I carried this Arcfeld Pro for a year, and it has a little bit of patina on it. So hopefully the Arcfeld Ultra will hold up better. Not that there's anything wrong with that light. The one other change that they did make is that the button has changed. So it has a recessed button now. So the button sticks up just a little bit on the Arcfeld Pro. And I did get in my pants pocket, would get every once in a while accidental presses would turn on the light. But with the new recessed button on the Arcfeld Ultra, I have not had that issue. They've also beefed up the pocket clip and made it a little bit stronger. There are also a few other colorways for the Arcfeld series that are available during the Black Friday sale. The The next are kind of utility lights or EDC lights. So the first they have is the O-Clip, which is a small cube light. It is USB-C chargeable. It has both white and red light modes. It has a 300 lumen high, 100 lumen medium, 10 lumen low, and a 1.5 lumen moonlight mode. And then it also has a 4 lumen red mode. Now the light does have a clip, so it's easy to clip onto anything you might want to stick it on. It also has a magnet on it, so you can stick it to anything that's magnetic. And during the sale, they have a new light that they've just released called the O-Clip Pro, which adds in a spotlight. So again, the O-Clip is a very floody light, so it'll flood out an area fairly well. But the new one has a mode selector on the side, and it'll allow you to pick between flood, spot, and red. Okay, next is the Perrin 2 Mini. This is a headlamp and right angle flashlight. It has both red and white modes. It has a turbo of 1100 lumens, a high of 250, a medium of 60, a low of 15, and a 2 lumen moonlight mode. And it also has the magnetic base and uses the proprietary Olight magnetic charging as well. And then the next light is the Baton 4 Premium. Now this is a great EDC light. It has up to 1300 lumens, 600 lumen high, 60 lumen medium, 12 lumen low, and a half lumen moonlight mode. Comes in both a standard Baton 4 and a Baton 4 Premium, which comes with this charging case. And the charging case will charge the light up to 5 times. And the charging case is also compatible with previous Baton lights and the Perrin Mini 2 as well. The case also allows it to be used as a battery bank, so you can charge any other device that would use USB-C. And they have a new Fighter Jet edition and a Titanium edition that are new for the Black Friday sale. The next light is the Seeker Pro 4. Now this comes in several different colorways as part of the Black Friday sale. Now this is a 4600 lumen turbo mode and 1200 lumen high, 300 lumen medium, 50 lumen low, and a 5 lumen moonlight. One of the other differences with this light is that you can actually control the brightness. So you have full range from low all the way to turbo. And it has a very floody light, so it's great for lighting up a large area outside. And again, it'll at 4600 lumens, it'll light up beyond 250 meters. It does also charge with the magnetic charging base, but the case comes with a USB-C and the magnetic charging in the bottom, so you can put it into the holster and charge it in the holster as well. The next set of lights I have are tactical lights. So we can start with the Balder S. So this is the light that I use on my handguns. So I have a Glock that I use this on, and it makes it very easy to get onto your pistol. So it'll attach to the Picatinny rail at the bottom of the light. It adjusts both forward and back, so it'll work on different size guns. So you can get the exact size you want, and then you can lock it down. Now this is an 800 lumen light, and it also has a laser, which you can choose either blue, red, or green. I have the blue laser. So if I just do just the laser. So there is the laser. I can also do laser and the light. It's hard to see the laser because it's so bright. But that is a great tactical light if you'd like to have something for your handgun. The next light I have is the Warrior X4. So the Warrior X4 is a USB-C chargeable light. It also has the proprietary charging on the bottom of it as well. So you have two options on how you charge it. This light has both a tactical and a standard mode. In standard mode, it's 2600 lumen high and a 300 lumen low. The switch at the back has a half press and a full press, which will then go straight to the 2600 lumens. At the tactical mode, you can switch the light, would have 1000 lumen medium, and then strobe would be the second option that you have. This light also works with Olight's mounting hardware. So you can get a mount where you put this on your rifle, it magnetically sticks to it, and then you get this control, which will lock onto it, which allows you to do the low and the high, which makes it very easy to use as a tactical light on your rifle. And this one will reach out to 630 meters at the 2600 lumen high with a very tight spot light. And then the Javelot, which has a 730 meter throw. And so again, it has, the same two-way switch that is on the Warrior X4. It is also compatible with the mounting system and the remote control. It only charges via the magnetic cap, but it does also come with a side button. So again, that is an option that you have available to you. And again, it has a very, very tight beam that will go out over half a mile. So it is an amazing tactical light. This is typically what I use on my rifle. And then I have this as my side light on my plate carrier. Okay, there are a couple of other lights that are available as part of the sale. So the Gober lights, so they come with a clip that can clip onto something, and then you can also get it as a double clip where you can actually use this to put it, and we use this for our dogs. So you can put an Apple AirTag in the middle and then screw the lights together. I have some tape in there so it goes really tight. And again, then I use a Night Eyes carabiner to attach it to the dog's collar, and then I can lock it and then turn it on. It is a USB-C chargeable light. So it has USB-C on the back to charge it. And it has several different modes. So it has a white light, a red, green, and blue flashing, a red, green, and blue, and then it'll go back to the white light. So we use that with our dogs. It's also great if you go camping to put on your pack if you're walking at night, so you can see anyone else that you're out in the woods with. Next, we have one of the newest lights, which is the Baton Turbo. Now, again, this is a extremely powerful thrower as well. So you can see it has a very tight beam. It will go over 500 meters. And it is charged with the MCC charging cable. But one of the differences about the Baton Turbo is it also comes with this little adapter that allows you to use standard CR123 batteries as well. So you have the option of using the built-in rechargeable battery, or you can use standard 123 batteries using the included adapter. The next light is the O-Bulb. Now this is the O-Bulb Pro S. Now they have several new variants of this, but this light has a magnetic base that is used to also charge it. It can be used to stick to anything. And again, it has multiple modes. So it has a nice warm white light that you can adjust the brightness. You can also use the Olight app to control the light, to do the different modes. So again, you can swap through different types of light modes. And the last category of items are all of the different O-Knife and Olight multi-tools and tools. So they have the Otical P1, which is a small multi-tool. It also comes in a scissors version, which is the P1S, which is a great pair of scissors. They have the OKS2, which is has a very large pair of scissors in it. And then it also has one-handed usage for multiple tools, a file, a three-dimensional Phillips in all, a can opener, bottle opener, and small flathead. They have several different types of screwdrivers. So this is, I believe, the D1. It comes with kind of 4 interchangeable 4mm bits that you can use. And the base itself here is made of titanium, which is a very nice little precision screwdriver. They have the original Otical, which is a bottle opener and box cutter. And they have several different pins. I know the new pin that they have out now is a bolt action pencil and pin all in one. But this light here, this is a bolt action pin, but it also has a light with multiple brightnesses in the tip. And it also has a green laser as well. So again, they have several different O pens available. This is the O Pen Pro, but they have many different ones available. So there are definitely a lot of options available. And again, this is a great time to load up on any items you want to have as stocking stuffers or for gifts. And you typically will not see any other prices throughout the year than what you see during the Black Friday sale. So again, the sale goes from November 15th through December the 3rd. If you'd like to watch any of my full reviews on any of these flashlights, you can watch my flashlight review playlist here.